Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. Down near the dry cow lot, and we own around here. We keep some implements here. We got an auction buy recently. This is a rolling harrow 165, about 50 foot wide. I said we wanted to get some bigger, wider equipment for that 9560R to pull. So we needed something, a crumbler to go behind a cultivator. I'm going to show you shortly. That just got dropped off. It must be Christmas time, right? So I'll show you the John Deere cultivator a little bit. This is going to go behind it. This, I think, is a 2012. And as you can tell, it don't look like it's ever sat outside. So Dad got home from the auction and he just unhooked it here. But we're making room in the barn right now to put it in there. I got Lance with me and we're ready to bring it up there and house it inside. Mark and Lonnie are creating space for us. And oh, by the way, on our way up, we'll probably see Dad. He started chisel plowing our field, our back 40. We got it covered well enough with manure. We're just gonna start, we're gonna get that ripped up so we're ready in the spring. And we've never done that before, but we're doing it this year, so let's go. We almost hit that power line. Stopped here as we're going down the lane. I wanted to check out this freshly tilled soil mixed with cow manure. So yeah, this wasn't completely covered, but it's close enough. We got some wet weather coming, so we're thinking, let's just get it done. I got a tiled field there I can spread on, and a tiled cornfield I can spread on over there. So we got plenty, plus Kenny quartered me 80 acres. This tongue, we just noticed, was never pushed in. He must have pulled this thing home with it out. You push it all the way in for transport reasons, because you don't want, this is some wide turns and you don't want to bend this tongue. You bend these tongues, they're never right. So I'm gonna back the tractor up. It'll slide through here. We'll get it put in transport. I can't believe he pulled that home like that. Clips in now. You'll take these hoses and you'll have to wrap them up around there. Here he comes with that chisel plow. Now the hoses are wrapped down and around. And we're ready. And here's the tag. Socorro Auction Service, Clare, Michigan. Yeah, if you wanted to put another bungee on, you could, but we're good to go. good spot for it. Up right in front of this new cultivator we just got. Another auction buy. This is 48-foot John Deere 2210 soil management system, it's called. It's got the rear spike bars. I mean, look at the tire. It's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I think it's got 18 tires on it. This thing's massive. It's got the rear hitch for that implement, that rolling harrow that we just bought. That'll be behind us. I know it's kind of dark in here, but like you said, Christmas came early. We were wanting these tools last spring when we got that tractor, but we knew not to rush into it and buy them out of season. So this 9560R is going to have some tillage tools here to work with now. And we were trying to. They've got all these marked. I mean, these are huge, huge hoses. Look at that. Look how fat them are. Those aren't regular. Maybe leave a comment down below if you guys have gotten one of these. We've never had a double fold unit like this. We ended up strapping it together in case that thing came down, because we don't know a whole lot about it yet. But yeah, this thing's got the guide wheels in the front. And so does that. That thing's so wide. It's got gauge wheels when the wings fold out. That it helps it stay level. But I mean, all accounts, she looks like she's in pretty good shape. So there it is. There's your 2210 and a underfirth rolling harrow. So we'll be using these primarily on our soybean ground. And that soybean ground from last year, 500 acres, that'll be turned into new corn ground. So this will all be our corn prep. And so, you know, the corn stubble, that's gonna be disc. Come on in, girl. Atta girl. And we find ourselves back in the milking parlor. Lonnie and I worked with his brother Lance earlier. Now Lonnie, sun's going down. It'll be dark soon. We're gonna get this done tonight. One tip I always say, you know, you gotta keep your cows kind of young. Bring in a group of young heifers. That's how we like to keep our health. We keep them young, keep them learning. Come on in, bud. You wanna go down? You don't like this at all. Hey! Come on in, bud. Come on in, bud. Milkman came this morning, so we're filling this tank right now. This tank is empty and washed. You see the plungers out. I want to show you this little container. Our propane people and the guys that we get our fuel from, they dropped us off some calendars and some cookies. So if you buy a bunch of propane and gasoline and diesel, you get free cookies and calendars for Christmas. I want to show you this cow that just came in, number 50, probably calved a couple months ago. She's one of our better cows here. If you really look, this is, she's got her bag coming right out. She's had her 4th calf, so that means she's pretty much in her prime. 6 years old right here. Coming down here, checking on these. Lonnie down here. Lonnie, have you gotten all your Christmas shopping done?
Not yet.
Well, if you get one day off every 3 weeks, we've got less than 2 weeks, you might have missed it.
Maybe next year.
You know, you gotta capitalize on your days off, and you guys have heard me preaching that. Lonnie's got it down too. When you've got time off, you cannot sit around and waste it. You've got to utilize it. Got one coming off. And he's going out just like that.